Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Frozen Frontier. All right, guys, you wait a day. The next day is August 15, 2011. Right. No, 1511.
Yeah. So what's my movement roll?
It is a moderate day.
1.5.
All right.
So how is Amelie holding up? We're able to travel at full movement rate?
Yeah, I mean, she just rides on the sleigh, so she's okay. But she is malnourished, underfed, cold, afraid. The only family in her life is dead and set on fire. She is a traumatized child.
Yeah, I imagine she's pretty quiet. She's probably wrapped up in all of our spare furs or blankets, cloaks.
With Nimrod also laying on her as well. The next day is also moderate. As is the next.
We keep an eye out for gnolls, I think, as we pass this forest.
You see them.
Do we want to interact with them? Ask about the Scrags? No?
Not really.
Straight to Swampside?
Yeah, if Swampside is destroyed, then maybe we can.
All right, you're eating with an extra person here, although I guess Amelie only consumes dog-sized food because she's so small.
Oh, I've been giving her full ration.
Okay,
count.
well, either way
I'm probably
then.
feeding her a little bit extra. Like, not like massive.
I don't think you feed
extra.
a starving person extra. I think that's bad for them.
That's it.
I think you feed them.
Ferris would know this with his survival.
Yeah, I have a survival proficiency.
I think it's like a day or two of refeeding with broth and stuff, and then start integrating solid foods back.
I see.
The next day is light.
D8 plus 6, 15 miles.
All right, that'll get you the rest of the way to Swampside. Swampside is in a similar state to Conquest.
Oh, fuck.
Buildings are burned, supplies are stacked.
I'm gonna
Set
go
on
to the
fire.
harbor, and
Corpses are dead.
I want to look and make sure that there's no like ruined boat.
There is no ruined boat. No.
So
Are the bodies piled in the same way as last time?
Yes.
I don't think Grimes goes to investigate. He like turns and looks away as soon as we see the same.
The ballistas are destroyed. Just so you know.
all the food's bad.
You start poking around. You do see most of the supplies have been set on fire with the people. But as you poke through the little huts that have been erected for things here and there, there's like a small greenhouse where Yarmir's plants were growing and everything. That hasn't been burned. And in there, you see there's a letter from Richard that has been like tucked into Yaramir's plants as if they were just going to leave it there for you for whatever reason. That has survived, and the little greenhouse has survived. And you'll find small bits and pieces elsewhere. It doesn't look like this place was thoroughly destroyed, just like they gathered everything, set it on fire, and took off. So there's, the kitchen, some potatoes have rolled under this bench here. Some of this is over there. Reserve supplies are tucked still in like a watchtower for whoever is going to be working in the watchtower. A few weapons are still lying around.
We should wait for Zaz to come back.
I think so.
I can find us food, and I can direct the others to find food, so we can keep ourselves supplied here. We might even be able to get a surplus.
Yaramir, can you look at the last minutes of these people's lives and try and see if you can tell how many Scrags there were?
Yes, I can do that. Over the course of a day or two, I can cast a lot of past life spells.
Do we have? Oh, sorry.
I don't have any prepared right now.
Okay, well, I think we can wait here because we might need to wait for Zaz. Neal, do we have an idea of? Does Zaz usually come on the same day of the month?
No. She comes every other month, and it's sort of a little bit random.
So we've got no idea.
Yeah.
We'll just wait.
I think we've got to wait, yeah. And I start thinking seriously, like, do we go back at this point and try and request more men? Or do
Send
we...
a letter, but I want to go kill Scrags.
How can you wait at a time like this? Like, why wait for Zaz at all?
Because I want Amelie on a ship.
Yeah, and we need to give the dragon head and the gems and Amelie back to Zaz, and we need to let the mainland know what's going on, because there's a decent chance that we die if we go to fight the Scrags in that cave, so... Yep.
You're right. You're right.
Get Amelie on ship. Can you arrange for her to be housed, William?
Yes, I can.
I'll find you paper and ink.
Okay.
You can find paper and ink still.
Yeah, I think we're just kind of like scrounging together what supplies we can from
The
the wreckage.
one thing that survives, the requisition office.
I can't. Fucking hell. I've been in like a room or whatever reading this letter, and I come out stony faced, holding the letter by my side.
The supplies were ransacked, right? Like all of our. Right? Should we delete our spreadsheet thing?
Oh,
Neal?
wow. Probably.
I'll keep our spreadsheet because I keep the. We have items in a lighthouse. We have some
But
in a cave. I'm keeping track of our rations, our portable.
Sure.
hole.
That's what we're talking about, right? And the whole.
But the items in our
It's
inventory, I
systematically
assume, is
stacked and burned, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like milling around. I call out for everyone to gather around. Guys, come here. We need to talk. There's I wait for everyone to come around. I'm holding a letter. I don't know if the Scrags left this here, but I'm reading over it as I'm like stumbling to talk. Things have gone sour in the mainland. I don't think Zaz is coming.
What?
You know of the war with Mistrea?
Yes.
It seems that the dragon there decided to take up the fight. I hand the letter to one of them.
I'll do it.
And,
I can read proficiently.
I'll just read out. My dear son, things have changed. Dawngate and the surrounding towns and villages were ours. Our armies were marching on Bridelight. Then the dragon came, Scuria the Red. She destroyed the whole column. A day later, we stopped hearing from the camps near Dawngate. Scrying reveals them burned. We don't know if she's defending her home, in league with the enemy, or killing for the sheer joy of it. You're on your own down there until we get a grip on things back here. Good luck. Pray for us.
What does that mean? Who's that from? I go to
Means
grab
we
the
are
letter
going to keep
and look at it.
Scrags.
Does that
It's
mean no
gibberish.
Zaz?
I assume so.
This is from your father-in-law.
Yes.
Surely he doesn't represent Drekus. This is an act of war. I point to like the surely.
There is
Bon-
already a
I
war
point to
going on.
Pile of bodies.
War against who?
The Scrags.
Well, yes, but it seems there is the war back at home is demanding the
We
attention.
should at least wait a little while and see if Zaz shows up. Because I think that might be a
I
possibility.
think we should go seek some very, very necessary vengeance.
I agree. I
Okay,
fully
Amelie.
intend to, but I don't want to drag Amelie into it.
We might have no choice,
She would be
Forrest.
safer with me than she was before.
Zaz won't be coming. This letter speaks clearly as to their intention. You're on your own until we get a grip on things back here. I mean, what could that mean other than there is no more shipments coming?
Okay, let's at least. How much food do we have left, Yarmir? How much do we gather from this place?
278 pounds.
And once we add in the reserve supplies,
Yeah, we need
No
to gather
reserve
ones.
supplies.
No,
So-
there were reserve supplies.
You can go and scrounge. I will make some rolls to see how much food you can scrounge from the fort because not everything was burned. And with this letter here, reading it and looking around, you do see that there has been a fairly recent supply of food and, a recent resupply mission that has come through here. There's some crates that have been in this pile of burned bodies that had supplies as well. Let's see how much food you can gather that's stored around. 20, 30, 40. You can get another 58 pounds of food from what is left here.
It sounds like Zaz has been here since the
Yeah.
attack.
No.
Oh,
Yes.
Before the attack.
Before the attack.
Probably
Whatever.
with the letter.
Yes.
Okay.
If it was recent, so the attack would have happened about 3 weeks ago, which means if Zaz is going to show up, well, probably closer to a month now, which means Zaz would show up sometime in the next month if she's going to be coming.
I have a rudimentary sailing language. Is it possible to set up like a series of flags or a series of something visible from a boat that they would be looking for that says something along the lines of like, still alive, drop off food, hide it, in like 9 months?
Yes. You could set that up.
I think I instruct the party in the process of this, right? Like very basic code that's just like, hey, survivors, town is safe for now. Like survivors, town safe, hide food, see you in 2 months, or like come back in 2 more months or something.
Yeah.
This is very
We're safe,
intricate.
hide food, going to get revenge. See you.
Maybe it's just survivors, please hide food, be back later.
It'll
Probably
take
an
you some
SOS
time.
thing, like a request for aid.
Yeah, it'll take you
Or
some
like-
time to fashion this message. You're gonna have to like
Those-
tear apart bits of fabric to get the right colors for the right flags.
Sure.
You can do it.
You got to pull out
And
your
make sure there's some way that they can respond so we know that they've been here.
There's got to be some Dickensian military handbook where you look up the flag combination and decipher it or something.
Yeah, Yarbir speaks that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he speaks the naval version of it.
It's a language. I speak it.
All right, so we spend a day or two to get that set up, and then we leave because we're on a countdown here, food wise. So
Well, let's talk about
we
your.
could always club more food.
You could. How much food do you have?
336 pounds.
How much
How long
food do you
will-
eat a day?
Well, that depends. With
18
Amelie
now.
at full strength and feeding the dogs and Nimrod a proper amount, it's 20 food per day. 20 pounds.
18.
It's 20 pounds with an Amelie. With
17
with 18
days at
before,
push.
it's 20 now. Now,
Seven.
if we were to leave the dogs, either with a pack of kobolds or something, and just ski ourselves around with a portable hole, we could remove 8 of those pounds of food. Alternatively, we could eat the dogs and get more food.
Let's bring the dogs with us, like you said, if it comes to that.
I don't think William can pull 1,000 pounds on a sled.
What does he need to pull?
We could put our, like, basically the only thing on the sled right now is the dragon's head and some like gems and stuff.
Faris, how long will it take us to travel to the cave, the Scrag's cave?
At a guess, assuming the weather is travel worthy, I would guess a week, 2 weeks.
And we've only got 17 days of food.
Alternatively, we could return to the lighthouse. There's 92 pounds of food in there.
Look, the soldiers managed to stockpile a large amount of food by clubbing seals and gathering what little they could around this area. Let's just stockpile a little bit of food.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Stockpile is fine. We could load up the maximum amount in our portable hole, but then we need to go murder.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let-
I just want to make sure that we're not going to starve to death. And once we do get to the cave, we can always survive on Scrag meat.
Yeah, that's true. And then we can, once we've dealt with the Scrags, if we're all still alive, we can head to the Kobold King and seek aid.
We can send Nimrod back to his tribe.
It's not a bad idea. All
Tell
right,
him
let's.
to bring aid,
food.
bring food and rations. We can trade preemptively.
What do you guys need the sled for these days?
Carrying around a dragon skull.
Carrying the dragon skull.
Well, we're going to drop the skull off here.
Duh.
We don't need it.
Basically, the
Yeah,
sled
we
carries,
should leave the skull here in Swampstead.
And the gems, yeah.
The sled carries.
We got more gems.
We already did the gems. We
we
sent
already
those back
sent
last
Yeah,
time.
those are already back to the mainland.
The sled carries currently a dragon skull, a elemental in a bottle, 2 ladders, a crowbar, and 10 pints of oil.
It's like a little mini keg, isn't it?
Yeah,
Barrel with an elemental in
a
it.
barrel with
It's all in a bottle.
yeah.
And
Okay.
we can't. It's pointless to leave the dogs here. We might as well bring the dogs in the sled with us.
I was going to
Let's-
suggest leaving the dogs with Nimrod so that we don't have to feed Nimrod. All right? And tell Nimrod to take them to his. Take him to
Let's
his
just
hut.
we'll move faster with the dogs anyways. It's probably more efficient.
No, we actually move faster
We'll
on
move
our own.
faster without them.
Skis, right?
Skiing is much faster than sledding. So,
Did Yaramir ski yet?
I am
Have you mastered the ultra spear technique?
I am as proficient as everyone else is, except for Grimes, who actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah,
guess we
maybe
could try that.
we
We
can
need
go
to
to
give Nimrod some food to make the
What
trip.
about Amelie though?
She's with us.
She'll ride on William's shoulders or something.
You can carry
We
her.
will teach her to ski if need be.
That's probably the way to do it. Leave the sled behind, take the portable hole.
Okay.
We can't bring Amelie into the cave with the Scrag. Surely she'd be safer with Nimrod.
I think
We can.
She'll be
That's a good
Maybe.
point.
She's gonna stay
we're
with
gonna
me.
send this child to go feral with kobolds.
Yeah, don't
No,
take
no,
her
no,
with
no,
the Scrag.
she's staying.
You'd
She's
send her
staying
into
with me.
battle? Very well, Yarmir.
Surely the
but no.
safest place is behind your shield, right?
No, I have a much safer place, and she will stay there.
Yarmir,
You saw what happened to that body in the portable hole, didn't you?
I'm not putting her in the portable hole.
but if she dies, Yarmir, it's on you.
Fair be it.
All right, let's drop off the dragon skull here.
It's unloaded.
And, I think to myself, and maybe I haven't got a castle to go back to anyway, so never mind.
Yeah.
All right, we'll travel with Nimrod until we have to turn south, and then we'll tell him to take the dogs to his home, and if he eats the dogs, we'll kill him.
Nimrod gets along with the dogs, aren't they like a pack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope so. I hope
We
so.
need to make sure to give them food to make the journey.
Yeah,
Look, I say either way, we should stick around here a couple of days and stockpile some food. That
I
way,
agree.
everyone has enough.
let's
That's
see what food
fine.
we can get.
Stockpile food if you want, but I think the best plan is to send the dogs.
Sure.
and
Yeah. No, that's fine. We can
Yeah.
do that. I don't really care about treasure at this point. We basically became richer than God with those gems, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think treasure's the least of our worries now.
Yeah. So let's stockpile food for a few days. Send them out toward the kobold hole with enough food to make the journey. So
Yeah.
we'll teach Nimrod the basics of food rationing.
Yeah, and then we'll ski down to the Scrag's cave and go and fight till the end.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Seems like a plan.
I hope you've got a good solution for Amelie here, Yarmir.
I'm good.
Okay, so here's our map. The party is going to head towards the Scrag cave.
First, we're gonna stockpile some food. So Ferris is gonna instruct everyone, like, we're gonna club seals. We're gonna do everything we can in this area to collect food, and we wanna get a surplus going so that we can have a little more ourselves, and also send the dogs and Nimrod off with food on them.
All right, you remember how we did your survival rolls back in the day? It's been a long time since we've had to do it.
Yeah, but I feel like we also have a better setup here because aren't there like seals along the coast and stuff like that? And because the soldiers were stockpiling thousands of pounds of food from like clubbing seals and stuff around the
But
area, right?
that's exactly the point, is that any supplies along this stretch of coast have already been harvested. Any packs of seals that were in the swampside area have already been hunted down. You know?
What about foraging from our ransacked supplies? Like, if they didn't go through it thoroughly,
We did
isn't
that.
it possible we
I
find
already
a
gave you-
stockpile of-
Yeah, we already did that.
I
we
got
already
you
did
got
that.
like 68 pounds, I think.
58.
I don't see why we would have
58.
any special advantage. We've already.
There's no special
we've already
advantage.
gotten the easy stuff.
If
Yeah.
there's no food here, then we should just leave immediately.
Yeah, let's just move.
mean,
Give them like
I've got snares set. There could
Yeah,
be some
give-
old.
just give them 100 pounds of
soggy,
food. we
How
should be
much-
fine with.
How much
we
do
have
they need?
338 pounds, right?
They can go slightly hungry.
I mean, we've seen caribou, and I mean, we're gonna have to start stopping and eating every bear we find. But
Yeah.
Yeah, so just give them 100 pounds of food,
we're
and that'll be
fine.
plenty.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
if that's the right amount, give them that and let's go.
How long
And
did
we'll-
it take us to go from here to the forest the first time?
A
4
little
days.
while. The bigger concern, I think, is just
Did it take 4 days?
Which forest?
The one
Deadwood?
that we just went to kill a dragon, because that's where the kobolds are from.
It's about 60 mile. Where's the Kobold Cave? Somewhere
with
over
luck,
here?
it'll take you about a week.
70 miles.
It took us like 4 days to get there, right?
I don't remember. It depends on the weather, you know?
So they take that group. The dogs take 8. Nimrod takes 1. That's 9 food a day.
Yep.
We will give them 5 days of food. That's 45 pounds, right?
Let's give them a little bit more. I'd rather they didn't starve on the way.
They will give them 7 days of food.
Yeah, that's good.
That's fine.
Okay.
So there's
And
50.
and Nimrod knows how to forage. He can probably scavenge a little bit more if they really need it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
The
let's
kobolds
go.
have survived here for a long time. I'm sure they're gonna be just fine.
Yep.
Wait, do we need?
And we want Nimrod to meet with us, right? To go back to his tribe and hopefully get help, right? Get some food.
Yeah, if you want to tell him that we would.
Right. I mean, he'll return with his tribe report, right? He's spying on us, right? Doesn't he have to go like report to his chief?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so tell him that we're planning to go kill the Scrags, but our food supplies have been burned and we'd like any surplus they can offer.
yeah.
And he knows
I
where the
mean,
cave is because he was
Nimrod's
there.
seen. He'll
He does.
tell what he's seen.
Yeah.
But we let him know. Yeah, we're going after the bats.
Yeah.
Going to that cave. And
Okay.
Yeah. So we tell Nimrod to take the dogs and go to the kobolds.
Yeah.
Amelie comes with us, and we're just.
So that leaves us with roughly a month worth of food for just the 5 of us.
Okay, that's all right. And Neal, can we recover any warmth clothes from the dead to provide Amelie with like warmth?
There are a couple of extra cloaks lying around here or
I
there.
think we had extra cloaks and stuff.
He's probably
on the
equipped with
sled,
some warm
probably. I don't know how we.
Amelie
how our
has
sled
warm
inventory is managed,
clothes.
but-
She's
okay.
always been bundled
Alright.
up properly.
Yeah, and we were upgrading our I don't know.
All right, let's go.
Our
Then.
old cloaks and stuff were piled on the sled, not left in a warehouse. But who knows?
Let's ski.
Okay.
You want to know where we left our cloaks?
No, I don't think it matters. Amelie's warm. We're all
Because
good.
they're in the lighthouse.
So I think all of this that we've just done happens in that first
guys.
day that you're there.
Yarmir, would it? I don't really know what you're planning with Amelie, but should I make her a quick set of dragon scale armor?
Please feel free.
I was thinking
I'd
about the
need
same
about a
thing.
week.
If you can work while you walk, I would recommend.
If I can, well, we're losing the sled. Can somebody carry me?
I don't
You
think you can
can't
armor
make-
smith while you travel.
You
Yeah,
cannot
let's-
armor smith on the move.
Look, let's be clear. If she ends up facing a Scrag, no amount of armor is going to save our life.
No, but a glancing
if you-
arrow.
You could give her the amulet.
No,
Okay.
Yarmir.
Yep. No, that's basically already happened. That was my plan. That's part of my plan.
Okay, sure.
What about the giants?
We could take her to the giants.
No,
They-
no, she's staying with me.
No, we don't not. Yarmir is looking after her.
The giants don't speak common, anyways. I feel like it'd be a bad idea to leave her alone right now.
We don't have enough time to spend worrying about this. We have to go now. We have to make the most of our food while we've still
It's been like 5 minutes, William.
The
Yeah, we
next
don't have time
day
to- Giants, I mean.
is light. And now, if you're just on skis, you're going to go at the rate of the slowest person, which is the non-proficient skiers in tundra.
I don't know what those rates are, so you're gonna have to give them to us.
7d8.
78. All right, 78. Any plus or just that?
Nope, just flat 78.
We got 28 miles.
Weather, right?
That is the weather for a light.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Amelie probably rides with Grimes since he's proficient, so he's able to like account for her weight better.
Or William? Either
Well,
way.
I mean, just because you're proficient.
Either way.
Yeah. doesn't
How
matter.
much does how old is this kid?
13? 14 now, maybe? I don't know. Wait,
That's
no,
like
was she 8?
that's
How
a
old is
full-
she?
a
Hold on, I
full-size
don't remember how
person,
old
that's
Amelie
big.
is. She's a kid. She's young.
We can just teach her. We can give her skis then. She can ride on skis herself.
I think she had single-digit age.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
Yeah, we'll just give her skis and she can ride with us.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
She'll figure out how to ride on skis.
It's
We're already non-proficient, so like
she can sit in my backpack. It
She
makes a
can
difference.
sit on William. That's fine.
Yeah.
That is the first day of traveling. I think it's a quiet day as you journey. The next day is calm.
which is
Very calm. 3d8 plus 25.
43 miles.
Yeah, you make crazy good time. You get all the way here.
Great.
All
Do we
right.
see any food on the way?
Oh, I forgot to roll for encounters for both days. Hold on. Day 1, no encounter. Day 2. Which. Day 2, you see some frost giants. They're walking. You see them on this sort of mountain ridge over here.
Oh, like wait, what?
They're
From
a good
here we
distance
see
away
them?
then.
No. It's because you're traveling over the course of the day. So when you're
Yeah.
over this way, I think
Yeah, they're
Ferris
too
spots them
far
with
away
his
for that,
Too
man.
far,
spyglass.
let's keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like third day.
So third day is also a calm day, even calmer than the last.
Okay, so we're definitely gonna make it. It's
You will definitely make it. You'll ski right around the forest because going through the forest is more difficult on skis. And by midday, you make it to the mountain range, and you make it to the
Nightfall,
entrance.
We'll be dungeon diving.
Yeah. Yarmir, what's your plan with Amelie? We can't take her in there.
She's gonna sit in the hut.
Okay.
What if we're down there for more than one day?
We're not gonna be.
How do
Or
you
at
know?
least I won't.
All right.
All right.
Like I said, it's in your hands.
Okay. So we are going to say that August 21st is the day that you arrive back at the Scrag Cave.
Yep.
We're going to call the episode here for today. And when we come back, we will go in, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Oh, experience.
Oh, yeah.
Second round of experience, because you killed the dragon.
Yeah, can you give me like 29,000 really fast?
I'll settle for 16.
Let's take a look.
We did kill Mama Dragon, so I feel like that's probably a pretty decent payoff.
No, you
got it.
didn't.
Yeah, I thought so.
What, is that not the real?
No, that was a smaller
It
dragon.
was way too small to be Mama Dragon.
Yeah, but well, we still killed a dragon. I feel like
Yes.
that's a pretty big accomplishment.
Who was that? Who?
It was Snowflake. We killed Snowflake.
There's no snowflake. There's sleet,
You got so
squall,
fed
gale,
up.
and frostbite, you fuckers. Swear to
but-
God.
That was
You
Frostbite,
mix-
right?
I think you started this by mixing their names up yourself, Neal.
There was never a snowflake.
No, but that one was Frostbite, right?
Oh.
You keep telling yourself that, William. It was only 20% bigger than Sleet, who was a young dragon.
Yeah, how did
that-
that?
that
How
was
is there a
Frostbite.
switcheroo? I swear we saw a sleeping.
Look, it's good that didn't happen because we rolled really far below what we were expecting on our bombing run.
Yeah.
So because I did some testing with it and it should have averaged around 180 damage, so we were like 50 below. So
I
we
was really
probably would have been screwed if that was Mama Dragon.
Okay, so
I was surprised when William got knocked off that cliff. I did not see that
Right.
coming in that battle.
Neal's been trying to throw me off a cliff for a while now.
falling is dangerous.
Yeah.
You get experience for killing the dragon.
Yep.
And you're also going to get a fairly large amount of experience for everyone being dead and you guys being entirely on your own.
We
With-
get
We
experience.
get experience for the dead.
You get
How much
experience for the
Captain Hughes?
change of situation where you are now realizing for your first time you have
Finally
zero
got
backup.
XP for the death of Geneva Hughes.
Yeah, I actually kind of liked Hughes, so that was too bad.
Wow, yeah, that was a
It was a roller coaster.
hell of a twist. I think we've started the final act.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this is definitely the final chapter of Frofro.
Cool.
I don't know what chapter number we're on anymore. I think this is 4, maybe?
Yeah, 4, I think.
But this is chapter 4. This is the end. It could take a while. I don't know how long it's going to take.
While Neal's doing XP, I've already thrown the discussion thread up. It's been up for like 2 hours or something. So go check that out.
Okay. Will everyone take home 18,600
yes.
experience?
Oh, a little bit short.
I'm going to be so short. Oh my god,
I'm sorry. Can you
18.
say that again?
18600.
It's
Thank
2460 with the
okay.
10%.
Oh, perfect. 24060.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, 20460.
2460.
Oh, 20460.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh, I
yeah.
think I'm so painfully close to leveling up again.
Doesn't matter too much, I guess, when I get to level 8, because all I really get for that level is hit dice and +1.
All right. I do level up, though.
You
Oh,
hit
really?
8.
Yep.
Are you finally going to pass me an HP?
So is our total 129?
436.
72.
Yeah.
Still holding on to that hundredths of an
Yeah,
XP.
I'm like 2,500 XP from leveling. I need to get to
Oh.
132.
So close.
It's all right. Well, yeah.
William,
Slight roll.
what do you roll for
HP.
hit points?
D10 +1, right?
Yep.
Fuck's sake.
What's your max at?
54.
I'm still ahead of you.
God damn it. I hate HP rolls.
What level did you just hit? 8?
Yeah.
That's
What else do I get at 8?
probably not much. +1 to hit. Non-weapon proficiency.
Oh, you could probably do high mastery now.
Yeah,
Because I think Neal said level 8 was high mastery.
When did that get said?
Because it's normally level 7 or 6.
Last time we talked about this, didn't we say that you would need to go train for that specifically.
No, you said
I
mentioned when
think
you
you've
get it
been
level
desperately
wise, you said
wanting
you
high
don't like
mastery,
that.
and I have been very cagey about it the entire time. I have definitely not said you get it at 8. Period.
No, yeah.
I
We
have
had
been.
that, but I think 8 was the point where
right?
it's you're eligible to go for it.
I'm gonna
that's what
make
you
a
said.
note of this before we go off stream. I spend a spell slot on Sepia Snake's sigil on a scroll. Just any of my random. On the one that's identified.
Okay.
It is level 6, Neal. It's meant to be, but it's all cool.
Yeah, and then you said you didn't like it, so you moved it to level 8 as the point where you're eligible to get it.
All right, everybody. We will be back next week. Next weekend is Thanksgiving. Americans, can you play next weekend?
I
should be
can
good.
play, yes.
Greg?
Yeah.
Sean? Ryan?
I have to do early if we're gonna do next weekend, like 8 o'clock or something, because I need to go back that day too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
I can do 2 hours early next week.
Think
Greg?
that should work.
I mean, I'm gonna be miserable, but I can do it.
We'll all be miserable,
Yeah.
All
and
right.
we'll take it out on the Scrags.
Yes.
So we will be back next week, a couple hours early, for our next chapter of Frofro. Goodbye.
Bye.